things over to Colonel Bruce Finley, who will be the honorary starter of today's race. His awards and decorations include the Meritorious Service Medal with 3 oak leaf clusters. One of our heroes is moved to the front of the starter stand, and then we are ready to turn the ignition key on 40 laps of fireworks before the actual fireworks.
You got it. The lights are off on the safety vehicle at the point. This is Stafford's best. The SK Modified Division. You won't find racing any better anywhere in America. It's Military Appreciation Night. We've saluted our veterans, and there's the green in veteran style as we are racing to the bottom of turn number 1.
And Troy Talman is trying to pull into the lead. We go 3 wide, almost in the very beginning, as Cipriano got a little rambunctious.
We've been at turn number 3. The story is pretty much the same. They're doubled up off turn number 4. Nobody has the advantage. They're almost 3 wide again, and it's Talman and Moeller in a dogfight battle for the lead. Andrew Moeller was shown as the leader of the last circuit, which is lap number 1. Here comes the number 6 machine. Blue car at the bottom of the racetrack. Could it be one of his nights for Corey DiMatteo? He looks racy to the inside, Matt.
Well, DiMatteo almost went 3 wide on the opening lap. He is attacking Troy Talman. As they gamebuster their way off the corner, Corey DiMatteo has had a rough season, but he is on the verge of taking over the lead.
Corey DiMatteo puts the blue car to the inside. The Island Cove machine is out in command. Meanwhile, Moeller setting on the back bumper. Little smooch there on the outside, high, wide, and handsome. It is still a dogfight battle up front, and Troy Talman just doesn't want to give up. This youngster is hungry as DiMatteo is. As they come off turn number 4, they are still, and it's Troy Talman now back in the lead.
A resurgence for Talman as he is getting it done on the outside. Talman trying to move in. Matty Ice, Matt Galco doing a great job on the outside of Moeller. And here is Moeller as he M16s his way into the top 3. Keith Rocco in a pretty good position right now in 5th.
There's no question about it. Rocco is just as hungry. It's been a while since he's been back to victory lane. Oh, trouble now.
And it's Todd Owen who hammers, or Joey Cipriano who hammers the wall. Cipriano, car number 78.
It is the Cipriano machine, the Jean-Guy Poulin duration of this evening from the point of fireworks beginning on. So the only exit will be the main exit gate, which is located behind turn number 4. So don't get trapped heading down the end there. There's no way to turn around and get back. Well, it looks like we're going to double them up. Hats off to Troy Talman for doing a great job, and Corey DiMatteo in that front row. Matty Galco, Matty Ice, long overdue also for success with Andrew Moeller, the youngster.
You know, Troy Talman had the lead, then he lost it, and then all of a sudden he made a resurgence. So Troy Talman, he has that never give up attitude tonight, and he'll need it on this double file restart against Corey DiMatteo.
He was disappointed in his car a week ago, but not tonight, as the green flag is out, and Troy Talman shows he has got the talent to take back the number 1 spot. Here comes DiMatteo on the inside. And while that's been happening, Keith Rocco is leading a charge. 3 wide, man, again. 4 wide almost.
And who will get squeezed? 2 cars in the grass. As it is David Arute, one of those cars, Burnham.
It is the 76 of Tommy Bowles. And believe it or not, that was not where the battle began. The battle will be solved. He will be right in the hunt. We've seen him come from the back before. And we are only 6 laps into this 40-lap event. Doubled up rows of 2. Remember, the hot spot last time was a battle for 3rd back to the 8th position. That's where it got hairy, to say the least.
Well, Troy Talman has shown a lot of perseverance.
Certainly has.
Determination. Does he have some firepower?
DiMatteo's got the giddy up, but watch Troy Talman. He's a master of holding his line on the bottom. And look at Kid Rock on the outside. Oh, Glenn Reen is in trouble, and then we've got one up high.
And the yellow comes out again for the third time.
Car number 98 for Michael.
He got a tour of Stafford last night. If you're going to get a ride around the track, somebody who knows the track to tell you the nuances that are part of Stafford Speedway, who would be the guy that you would get to show you around? It was Woody Pitcat. And Woody took they went in his father's car and rode around the track.
Big Lincoln.
Yeah, the big Lincoln.
Yep.
And Woody gave him some expertise on what to expect at Stafford, but I don't know if he told him the wall could be pretty treacherous in turn 3. You know, Michael Rakowski, I think that is a driver, started in the Legends, and he has a tremendous upside. Mike Christopher at the rear of the field, and Eric Bird, he is just riding laps, not really attacking. So, Hill race car.
And it looks
Car
like
might have a little bit of the flu tonight.
Yep, and it looks like, Matt, also the car that was involved in that was the Membrino number 44 car. That's a heartbreaker because they've been trying to get the bugs out of that car. Hepke and Baldwin Racing are involved. Yes, the legendary Tom Baldwin Jr. is the one that we're talking about.
I don't know if Terminex could get all the bugs out of that car that we've had so far this year as we come up to speed.
And Emmett does it
doing
again.
a great job.
Yes, he does, Matt. Hellman is the front of the field. Di Matteo is there. And now all of a sudden, Rocco is working magic on the outside. Moeller keeps his foot right in it. And car number 25, Tyler Hines, we haven't seen him run like this in quite some time. And then Stephen Kopsick is coming up on the outside. And Kopsick is looking racy. He's just moved into the bottom of the top 5.
And Rocco is in a predicament. Right there with him is Corey Di Matteo as they dive bomb their way off the corner. Andrew Moeller now trying to move up. He is behind Rocco. Trouble in the grass on the front straightaway as a car slides into John Deere country.
It is it is the 1X machine, which is Tyler Leary. It is spun on the inside of the front straightaway, and he cannot get it fired. Back up.
Well, the cars jostle around as in turn number 4. There was a lot of contact there than ever because everybody seems to have the same amount of giddy-up coming out of the corners. This is a showdown between cars that are pretty equal, and I think it'll be up to the driver who can get into the rhythm and avoid disasters who will be able to get the victory. A lot of similar cars ready to get involved in our restart.
Here they come, Matt, and they are ready, and I agree with you 100%. Everybody brought their A game to the half mile tonight, and it's showing in this SK Modified division, and Troy Talman is the leader of the charge.
And Di Matteo showing some life on the outside.
And there's Keith Rocco. Now remember, Rocco's famous patented move in turn number 3, he's not able to set that up yet, and look at Moeller. Moeller continues to show his talent, the youngster. No longer a youngster, he goes by Di Matteo, and Moeller is up to the 3rd spot, now in the 2nd spot. And here comes Keith Rocco. Matt, that's where Rocco wanted to be on the bottom. Watch him make some magic there.
And here is Rocco trying to lean on Corey Di Matteo. Di Matteo wanders up a little high, and here is Rocco having a very difficult time shaking free of Di Matteo, but he finally does and moves into 3rd. And now Kopchick started to make a racket.
And they said that Todd Owens' car needed an adjustment. We're not sure why they said it because it's getting faster. Who is the fastest car on the racetrack? Andrew Moeller, 19.492. Moeller is making a bid for the lead. This kid is showing his talent. Moeller takes back the lead. He led it for 1 lap earlier, but on lap number 12, he emerges as the brand new leader. Troy Talman still digging on the outside. Rocco, then it's Kopsick. There's Todd Owen on the bottom. Owen down underneath Stephen Kopsick. There's a side-by-side battle, Matt.
I think the adjustment they made to Owen's car, he moved to the inside, and the car is a lot more stable there as he wingdings his way around Kopchick. Now Owen has become a factor as he invades the top 4.
Owen is looking racy among the top 4 cars, but Keith Rocco is trying to wear out Troy Talman on the outside. But Talman just doesn't give up. Fastest lap turned is Andrew Moeller, 3:59 to a 5:01 by Keith Rocco, their second place car. Now all of a sudden, Cop 6 car is stuck in the upper groove, and Di Matteo comes to life, and we haven't even talked about Michael Jervis. He's been coming from the middle of the pack from 9th back, and of course, he's the point leader.
And he has some fight.
He sure does.
Now Rocco tried to torture the back bumper of the Moeller car. It was interesting, the showdown between Rocco and Tallman, as Tallman just isn't a rival of Rocco, he is also a customer.
There's good racing trouble out. We've got a mix-up underneath the Napa Auto Center's billboard in turn number 2. Well, it was with a gentleman by the name of Butch Shea and a group of guys that I think are among the hardest working group of people that I've met in quite some time. Nick Salva's car looks like the Nerf bar mat on the right rear is rubbing on the tire. And that's a disadvantage for his crew members. His spotter will have to relay that information because from the inside you can't see it, but from the outside of the racetrack it looked like there was smoke coming off the right rear of car number 8.
You know, after being demoted to the rear of the pack, Mike Christopher has battled his way back to the top 11. But towards Ronnie Williams, he is 10th on the outside. He could have a lot left.
Long way to go, 16 laps up on the board. Moeller is still looking racy at the point. As they come off the turn, Moeller has it by inches. When all of a sudden, as they work their magic back to the line, look at
Rocco
Todd
getting a
Owen.
helping hand from Owen.
Owen with a power assist. Todd Owen, he brought his A game tonight, and he is just banging on heaven's door. And right there with him is Talman. But that's not the only story up front. Like 2 bookends, you've got Keith Rocco, now the brand new leader, but it's short-lived because Moeller takes back command of the show. Here comes Owen. He's got a car that sticks like glue on the bottom and sticks like pine sap on the outside.
And Ronnie Williams has moved into 4th. And Williams looking for leverage underneath Rocco. We are approaching the halfway point, and here is a high roller. He gets a little high. That gives room on the inside for Todd Owen. Let's see if Todd Owen can crash his way to the lead.
Owen takes this little peek at the inside. Doesn't like what he sees, but he's got to get going because Ronnie Williams is coming. Michael Christopher is coming. Bid for the lead. Turn number 4. Can't do it. Moeller shakes him off like a dog who has flea.
And returning to the top 3 is Keith Rocco as he tries to greyhound his way close to Todd Owen.
Here comes Williams. And Michael Christopher's back up to the top 5. Williams is working over Keith Rocco. Good race there.
And Glenn Reed has come back to life. Almost got underneath the Di Matteo to create a 3 wide. Ronnie Williams, there is a swoosh move that he has patented, and it is Williams now into 3rd place.
Ronnie Williams.
I think he gave Keith Rocco a piece of his own medicine there, making the bottom shot in turn number 3 the way we see Rocco do it so many times.
Look at Michael Christopher up on the outside of Di Matteo. Remember when they used to race legend cars like this, Matt? And now, Glenn Reed is right there with that pack. Last time by, Todd Owen clicked off the quick time, 2:88. Moeller, 3:39. 24 circuits of 40.
After Moeller.
Almost 3 wide with that battle further back between Di Matteo. Oh, Di Matteo got up into Michael Christopher's car. gathered it back. And
I think
Glenn
that
Reed,
might have made Mike Christopher a little angry because here he comes as he tries to blur his way around DiMatteo.
Todd Owen's car got a little bit loose the last time in turn number 4. And now Ronnie Williams clicks off the fast lap. 19.332 on the last circuit.
But what a job by Moeller. He held off Rocco. Now he's holding off Todd Owen. Ronnie Williams in third. But he has to worry about the charge of Keith Rocco. Rocco is always going to keep you on your toes.
He definitely is.
Mike Christopher trying to pull away from Reen. Reen with a power move.
Glenn Reed.
Well, he lit things up in turn 3.
And Michael Jervis has moved into that pack of cars. Jervis is in the 8th position. Remember, he was the point leader going in.
Mike Christopher on the inside of Reen, trying to make it set.
Oh, Reed is sideways. Gathered it back. Oh, they come together like two cymbals in an orchestra.
Well, this is Rock'em Sock'em Robots action. And Reed is able to pull away for the time being.
Hellman's car drops to the rear of the field. That car was once the contender for the victory here. But again, Moeller is the class of the field so far.
He's getting a little bit of a cushion now. A little bit of a relief from Owen. Christopher duking it out with DiMatteo. DiMatteo answering back. What a battle for the number 5 spot. Reen, Christopher, DiMatteo, and now Jarvis wants to be part of that battle.
And we are down to less than 9 laps remaining in this event. And the battle is definitely on between Michael Christopher and all of a sudden Jervis tries to pick up the spot, Matt. He is almost
gets
there.
Under DiMatteo. So a good move by Jarvis. And now he wants to take on Mike Christopher. Now at the front, Andrew Moeller. The laps are winding down for the youngster from Shelton.
This will be a big victory for him.
I think the biggest of his life.
Still the quickest car on the racetrack is Andrew Moeller. 19.308 with less than 5 laps when they come back to the line.
Rocco trying to get under Ronnie Williams, and Williams had the veto power there. Now in turn number 3. This is Rocco's turn, but not on this lap, as it is Williams holding him off. We're down to the final 5.
Final 5 circuits.
Now Andrew Moeller, early in his racing career, his dad took him to a lot of racetracks. He has kissed the bricks at Indianapolis. But I don't think anything can compare to your first SK win at Stafford, and he is 4 laps away from chalking one up.
He certainly is, and what a masterful job this young talent has done. Amazingly enough. Car number 82, Michael Christopher, spins and sets to the inside of the racetrack. Will the caution comes out? Yes, it does, and this could change the entire complexion of this event.
What a break for Todd Owen.
Michael has done a good job tonight dialing that car in. And then the Butch Shea chassis pro machine for Todd Owen. Second row, we've got a Troyer car and a Troyer car. TA1s, they refer to them as.
The moment of truth. It all comes down to this double file restart.
Let's see what we get. Moeller on top of his game. Oh,
trouble for Reed. Reed is around. And DiMatteo involved. The melee between Reed and DiMatteo.
Williams' car did not get up to speed. We're not sure what happened. But car number 50 might have had a problem with the transmission. Will just fall into play.
Well, what about Matt Vassar? He will restart in 5th alongside DJ Burnham. It looks like he is up there. So 2 guys who are running in the upper tier for the first time this year. Andrew Moeller, a lot rests on his shoulders. as he needs a fast breakaway against Todd Owen. One of the, well, they call him Tenacious Todd for a reason. He gives it everything he has. It is hold your breath time at Stafford Motor Speedway. 4 laps to go in our SK Modified shootout.
Here they come. Rumbling off turn number 4. Green flag is out. And what a start. Andrew Moeller. Todd Owen on the outside. Owen, high, wide, and handsome. 4 cars in rows of 2 by 2. As they come off turn number 4, Moeller keeps digging in. Owen keeps trying, and Michael Jervis could become factor number 3.
This is Owen's best corner, coming out of 2. Owen laser beams his way, close to Moeller. Rocco right behind him as they swirl off the corner. 2 to go. Andrew Moeller trying to clear the 81, and he does. Moeller less than 2 laps away from victory.
No question about it, Owen tries to guard the spot. Here comes Michael Jervis. Sparks will fly down the back straightaway. Tempers will flare. White flag is out. There's no surrendering anywhere in the racetrack for this one.
Ronnie Williams slow
look
car.
at Jervis to the outside of Todd Owen. Michael Jervis is going for the gusto. Down the back straightaway. Michael Jervis to the outside of Moeller. They're side by side and wheel to wheel. Off turn number 4. This is what SK Modified Racing is all about. Andrew Moeller will take down the victory. Michael Jervis will finish in an amazing second. Todd Owen will finish in 3rd over Keith Rocco. And what a run for Matt Dowd.
About what good times we had. Every day was a Saturday, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. All the fellas coming. Gonna drink us some beer tonight. Try to find me a girl or 2. I hope you find me a redhead, 'cause I've never been a one, but I bet it'd be a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time.